Hi guys and girls, 2 seconds. What was I doing? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Finally. I want to talk to you about my pet peeves. Now, please excuse me if I sound a bit breathless. I don't know why that is. It's just, it's genetic. My dad breathless. His dad was a wheezy old fart as well. So it's not that I'm out of shape or anything. I'm not out of shape or anything. So that's not the reason. The first thing that I'd like to talk about, pet peeves, is people that say project instead of project. And I can understand if from certain parts of the world, saying project or project, is just the way you were raised up, the way you say things. The second thing is tailgaters, right? Now, I don't understand why some people tailgate. Not all. I'm not saying all. I'm not. I'm not tarring every driver on the road in the UK today with the same brush. I'm just saying that there are a majority of people who tailgate. Now, there's a million different reasons for why people tailgate other people. Maybe they're in a rush to get somewhere and you're holding them up or whatever, or maybe they're just arseholes. And these people that race as well, and the police don't seem to be doing anything about it. But just putting cream in my hands to a bit gubby. Yeah, I had this guy the other day. I was coming home earlier on, about half an hour ago, and I was driving along, right, and he went from a 30 to a 60, and he just come bobbing up behind me in like a Vauxhall, a Vauxhall Astra, a Vauxhall Corsa, come bobbing up behind me, and just overtook and just fucked off, which I don't care about. If they just bugger off and leave me alone, that's cool. But there's a new craze, especially in my part of the world, where they fishtail you. They'll get behind you and they'll stick to your tail, and then they'll do this. So sort of the best way to describe it is imagine the road's there, right, and the tyres are like on the road. And they do that, and in their lane, they'll do that. They'll weave from side to side, and they'll flash and honk as well. I don't understand for a minute what that's all about. So yeah. Another thing is people that do their cars up. People that do like their Vauxhall Corsa up, and they think it looks decent. Let me tell you something. It looks shit. It looks shit. I don't know why they don't understand that. Vauxhall Corsas, Fiat Puntos, Renault Clios, Citroen Saxos, all the crappy mates of car. People, obviously, if you can only afford a car like that, that's fine. But don't tune it up. Wait until you've got a half decent car, then tune it up. Simple. And like another thing, I hate to sound like a grumpy old man, but these old people, men and women, so I'm not just segregating a certain sex here. Men and women will get into their car, and they'll go onto the roads, and whether it's just to poodle down to Sainsbury's or to Waitrose or wherever, and they hold everybody else up, right? Now, they'll do 30 and a 30, and then they'll probably do like 45 and a 60. I've seen a new craze with the older generation that they do. In a 30, they will do 45. I know. And then it will get to a 60 and they'll slow down. What? What? How does that work? Explain that to me. They do 45 and a 30. They do 15 mile an hour over the legal speed limit, which is 30. They do 45. And then they'll slow down to like 30 and a 60. How does that work? Tell me, somebody, please. I reckon once you get to a certain age and your eyesight gets to a certain level and your reaction times gets to a certain level, that you should hand back your license and sell your car. Because if your reaction times are that bad, why are you still on the road? I don't understand for a second. I don't understand that sort of mentality. You see, I've come to the conclusion, going back to that thing about tailgaters, I think that the reason people tailgate is because something isn't quite right within themselves, so they have to compensate for it. So, for example, they're, right, ladies, for those of you who don't understand this part of men, men have some men have a very big insecurity complex about the size of their penis. And for example, war is just dick waving. That's all it is. Who's got the biggest dick? Right, let's bomb them. Who's got the bigger dick? Let's bomb them. That's all war is. He's got a bigger dick than me. Fuck it, right, we'll go to war with his country. And there's a lot of insecurity within men. Not all men, but some men, in regards to how big their cock is. And if, in life they've not got a very big penis, they have to compensate by getting a shitty car and tailgating you. And that's what I think has caused it. That could be a gross, that could be a gross misunderstanding, or it could be a gross load of shit, but it could just be that they get some sort of sick kick out of tailgating you and sticking about that much off your bumper. I don't understand. And another thing I don't understand is when you're going out with a girl and they say to you, "Oh, I'm really ugly, I look really bad, my hair's all in a mess." You don't, because I, like so many other men, only go for a certain class of bird now. I only go for a certain kind of girl. I love paying, like, if you're in a relationship with a girl who's beautiful, fit and everything, I love paying them a compliment and they saying, "Oh, thanks babe," or something like that, them just acknowledging it and thanking me for it. Them sort of saying, "Oh, thanks babe," and acknowledging it. That's cool, I love that. I love the whole, "You look beautiful tonight," or "You look lovely, you smell nice," "That top really looks nice on you," or something like that. And they're acknowledging you, and they're like, "Oh, thanks babe," or whatever it is that they, whatever it is that they say. Thank you, yeah, thank you. But yeah, I don't understand that thing with driving though. I really do not know. Don't know what that was about. But another thing, right? When you're in a supermarket, I guarantee you there will be people who cannot push their trolley, who will leave their trolley in the centre of the aisle, so you have to move their trolley to get yours round. If that's the way, like, I think if you can't push a trolley, you shouldn't own a car. It's that simple. You're not exactly going to kill someone with a trolley, but you're going to kill someone with a car. And there are certain people who are idiots behind the wheel, who obviously don't have what it takes to be a driver, but have passed. But fuck knows how. But yeah, they've passed. I saw this bloke, and he was too busy looking crucial and looking amazing and looking flying hip and hop and all the rest of that shit, not concentrating on the road and what's around him and everything, like you're meant to do as you're a proper driver. As people don't realise that they've passed their test, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean they can drive, right? They've passed their test, they get hold of a car, they license it, insure it, everything. That is a killing machine. It's a killing machine. I don't understand why people don't understand that. That thing could kill. Aww. That was from that mouth, not out of mouth. But yeah, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name is at George L100 35880. That's at George L100 35880. Also, you can send me a message on Facebook. My name's Georgie Boy Lawrence on Facebook, and my picture. Excuse me. My picture is of Heath Ledger as the Joker. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks, guys.